Legend of Total War here with part 15 of my Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai Let's Play campaign as Clan Obama, or I suppose the Republic of Obama now. Alright, so previously we just captured one settlement there, and this one here, Aki, and defended a few regions. We haven't lost any settlements in a really long time. I mean, the way that we've got this is pretty defensive, and it's now pretty much certain that it's not a matter of whether we'll win, but when we'll win. Because, like I said, they just can't seem to capture any settlements. So we got this. Now, our real gain from the previous episode was this guy ranking up to level 5. Because that extra ammunition for the artillery is going to be so helpful for sieges. Well, it's actually extra ammunition for all those units, but to be honest, even with 10 shots, these guys had enough ammo. Also wanted to get these guys Republican infantry at some point, but never got around to it. We could start raising our third army. We just don't need it. I'm not feeling under pressure anymore. Is it just me, or does it seem quiet? Maybe I'll just adjust my own volume. Alright, so let's see here. Still want to do a few more turns of construction, of like building up my economy before I hang on, is that? It's not a lot of extra money. It's like 400, and when we've got 44% tax rate, so it's like 200 income a turn. So yeah, I don't know. It's not so expensive though. Ah, look, we can do one of these. Okay, let's have a look here. So this gives us 700. All of these are the same. It's just different types of hang on, let me just have a look. So what we've got here is -1 happiness. What's the public order there? +9. I think we can afford to disband one of these units here. No one's going to come here, and we probably only need. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to save some cash. What do we want here? I'll go with the American. Why not? Oh, event required. Right, so that's why we can't do it. Never mind. I was going to build a military port there. It doesn't matter. We don't need a navy right now, it seems. This region's not so under attack, so yep, just do that.
Sir, yes, sir.
Treading softly.
Okay, then let's also check this. Looking good. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. I think we're getting close to we're getting to the point where we can raise another army. I mean, we can, of course we can raise another army. It's just a case of, it's going to be expensive. It's just a case of, should we build another army? Because capturing settlements doesn't necessarily make us more powerful. It can actually be liabilities. I can only develop so many of these settlements up per turn. Easy order resolve here. See, no bad damage there. Peacefully occupy.
How can I help? We're real close.
Okay, get in there, supervised recruitment. It's alright. Next stop, either Owari or Mino. So what do we get out of this? Yeah, underdeveloped settlements. Is to be expected, but that's alright, we'll deal with it. Okay, what do we need? We don't need to worry too much about defenses here, so let's go with the inn, because that'll provide public order and money. Did I remember to repair this? Nope, I forgot.
What is your bidding?
We'll head over this way.
There, awaiting your next command. Treading softly.
My lord, death will take them.
Ah, damn it. Fuck. Oh well.
Moving out.
It happens.
I'll just bed down here a piece.
What would you have me do?
If I see any more, I mean, the shinobi had come from this side. Well, not necessarily, they can get them as well. If they attack us here, they'll fail. Public order here is fine. Actually, is it? Yeah, it's fine. So we can totally justify a cottage industry there. Could almost all of our regions have good public order? Seems like the AI is mostly backed off for a little while here. It really does seem like it's a lot quieter now, though. The thing is, it's just in this moment while we're on the campaign, when we get into battles, the audio gets a lot louder. I suppose that's where it really matters. Okay, so we've got gambling den here. Upgrade that, and we also need public order is fine. So I guess I'll build. Go with cottage industry and upgrade both of these. Cool. Don't worry about that, it's not important at all. If I upgrade this, they'll just come over here and raid it. We'll upgrade it once we move on. Excuse me. Alright, let's move on. Bit annoying about the shinobi. Just training it up. But, oh well. I'm gonna need my foreign veteran to take out all of theirs. I don't know why they make these suicidal attacks. It's just silly. Sure, I could use more generals. Okay, we got a United States military mission. We have been approached by the United States. They have offered to establish a military mission here to improve our military potential and improve trade relations. And that'll be permanent there. Accept. So, we can now build it. Ah, right, we can only get one. Yeah, I can only build one of them. What's with this silly hat?
Always happy to offer advice. We're real close, me and my
Good.
gun.
Yeah, if I can get him leveled up, that'd be great. And he's much higher level than both of these guys, so even if they come and attack him, we should be fine. Very unlikely they're going to kill my general because he's so high level. How are you going? Almost leveled up. Oh yeah, what? Like 2 experience points. Still, he needs to stay here for a little while longer. Might actually be a good idea to leave the clan treasury at over 1,000 during the end turns, because we can't hire new generals unless we have 1,000 in there. Like, just thinking, if we had managed to put a general in here, he would be like level 3 by now. Can't safely get him over here. Right, just move on. How are we going for time? I mean, about 6.5 years. Still got plenty of time. More than 100 turns.
Is that all, my lord?
Good stuff. Yeah, the campaign really does seem like it's won at this point. Okay, what do we need here? Probably should think about defenses more than anything. The harbor got raided. Doesn't matter. Yeah, you keep executing these guys. Good job. Still miss my shinobi. Okay, now I think we can justify repairing that. Can we recruit better ships from here now? Let's have a look. Wooden frigate is still the best one we can recruit. We need a military port if we want anything better than that. I want the iron-clad motherfuckers. Yep, keep that money left over. Good, look at that. All the public orders under control. Alright, moving on. It'd be great to see ourselves hit more than 30,000 a turn soon. Thing is, we're gonna... You need money to pay for troops. So you funnel the money into the settlement so that we can pay for the troops. And the more money we put into it, the faster we get the money back. Hang on, wasn't there a bricklaying thing over here that we need to do? Yeah, reduce those construction costs in 10 turns. And that's it, that's all we can do. All of our money went into that. I might actually build a military port there when we get the chance. Once we finish that tech, which we're not really going for right now. Like I said, there's just no real need for it, I'm feeling.
Sir, yes, sir. He don't stand a chance.
Good job. It's kind of good that we got this quiet period here where it's not that too much is going on. This here is really annoying the shit out of me though. I just can't catch him.
Moving out. We sail for glory. Attack.
Good. No more raiding from you.
All hands on deck.
Jeez, 3,000 that's going to cost. It'll repair on its own. Moving on. Just make sure that public order's okay. Yep. moving on. Because, like, in the earlier Total War games, if you capture a settlement, you know, that boosts your income. But in this, because capturing a settlement reduces your income in all of your other settlements, it's not necessarily worth doing. I'm going to put 2 more line infantry in here. They're not going to get a chance to attack, or to be used before... Actually, if I send you to distract him...
Fetch my matcha.
Oh well, guess not. Hang on, don't I have another one over here? Yeah. It's not going to make it though. Almost at 30,000 income a turn. Okay, we can justify disbanding everything here that's not necessary, since it's not even close to being a frontier settlement. Better upgrade this. Moving on. Good, we got 30,000 a turn coming in now.
Waiting for new goals. Ready for orders. Steady as we go. Sir?
A third of the way through this year. I really need to hurry up if we want to get this done, but like I said, I reckon if we really kick it into high gear, we could take the rest of Japan within 2 years. Not as of right now, but I mean, it would take 2 years to take the whole thing. You know, if I was to use all of my money for military methods to absolutely go smash them, which I don't need to do right now.
I know ways of killing you ain't even dreamed up. He'll be less uppity real soon.
Good job, you've just been a killing machine. You still got a long way to go to level up though.
Very well, madam. I will find rest here.
Gotta make sure the defenses here are adequate. Public order should be fine. Let's grab that. And they just buggered off anyway,
You do.
so never mind.
I shall dance for them.
Okay, I need to build something in that province. Which one did I construct in? This one here. Cancel there. Let's see here. The barracks. That's probably not urgent. Because I need to build the barracks here. So that I can train line infantry here. So these guys can move on to the next settlement. Yeah, that's fine. These guys here just sit here doing nothing. I wonder if I take these guys and just try to get rid of them. Can I get a new general for them? No. But the downside of this too is that... Oh shit.
On the move, sir.
Is that by... These... what's it called? The Tosa still have to pay for these troops even though they're badly damaged. Now they're just going to recruit new ones. But who's to say they weren't already starting to recruit? Alright, moving on. God, these guys are a nuisance. The thing is, if I go and attack them, they just run away. Because of the artillery, I just don't have enough movement range. Okay, good. So now we can build factories. Yeah, we'll definitely research that. Even though it takes 12 turns.
What do you
I want
wish
you to
of me?
distract him.
I will fetch my matcha.
Okay, then I don't think they're able to move.
Write them down.
Easy victory. Why even bother fighting it manually when you get results like that?
Marching now. My sword for you, as you wish.
Because we could win it, it's just that it would take us, you know, 10-15 minutes.
Heading out. Did I tell you about the time
Okay, this one here has public order issues, but if we throw him in... Okay, good. Also, with this region here, now that the cadet school is built, let's prepare a garrison so that we can leave this area, just move on and conquer another region. It's not really going to boost our economy, but it's just a case of we've got to defeat these enemies. Railway station wouldn't actually be a bad choice now that we've got all of these. Gotta make sure it's defensible after we leave. Alright, with 30,000 income per turn, it's time. It's time to start raising our third army. So we start with 4 Armstrong guns. Actually, just out of curiosity, if I was to bring the veteran, foreign veteran over here,
with pleasure.
I think he'll reduce the recruitment costs. Yeah. He's not a great veteran, but that still helps. And then we're going Republican infantry. But also need saber cavalry to get them in there. So it's going to take a little while before it's ready, but when it is ready, it's going to kick some ass. It's going to be stronger army led by not as good general. Alright, public order here is fine. Independence still going up, so this will go away eventually. Build a cottage industry. I need the money. There's also these as well, but I'm just concerned as soon as I repair it, they're just going to bomb it again. So just don't worry about it. I do need that. It'll be fine with this. Can build factories now. But obviously it's better to build it like the tier 1 and 2 stuff before bothering with tier 3 elsewhere.
At your command.
Moving on. I feel like the difficulty of this campaign over the last episode has gone from like a 9 out of 10 difficulty to like 2 out of 10. It's just not hard at all now. Because now any army that just shows up that is just a nuisance, I just tell it to go away using that. It's a diplomatic exploit. I know some people probably don't want me doing that stuff, but Hey, if say I want to program bad AI, who am I not to point that out, you know? I am but a humble servant, teaching them that their AI sucks. I don't want you leaving until this is built. Good, our income's increasing quite rapidly. Of course, it's going to start going down once we recruit those troops. We need to try and build quickly to make up for it. I don't get it. How come he never repairs any of his buildings? Alright, that seems good. Alright, now, public order here isn't great. Got the inn here. So where should we go? We saw that there was a reasonably sized force over here. Maybe we should go and attack that.
What is your bidding?
If that's the case, you go up this way,
At once.
and if an army comes down here, I want you to stop
Further
them.
instruction. I must rest.
Your orders, my lord.
How can I help? I'll make real men out
Just
of
exempt it from taxation. There's not much money to be had here this turn anyway. Alright, moving on. Okay, Western Engineering, so what do we need? Civil... What's this? We're really... I think this would be more useful for us at the moment. Does that count as civil? Because that's still only taking 10 turns. It doesn't seem to reduce the construction cost. Does that count as a military or civil building? That'd be a civil building. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. What do we got over here? An Ishin Shishi needs to fuck off and die.
I love the open road.
I wanted you to stay off the road. That's why I put you to the side there.
Yes, my lord.
Oh well. You can still make it over here, it seems.
No higher order.
Oh, and they've got parrot guns as well. But because of your additional ammunition, that's really going to come in handy for us. It doesn't give us very good odds. We haven't had a siege in a while. If we had the army attached to it, the veteran, we can get even more ammo. Could always just continue the siege for the time being and wait for him to show up next turn.
Always happy to offer advice.
You have use of
So
my
you just keep an eye on them. Okay, and over here. Yep, recruit those line infantry, and need one over here as well. Oh, too expensive.
Yes, my lord.
Just stay there for a few turns. A few more turns, and then you can go. If they attack Omi, they'll fail. There's no hope. It's a star fort here. There's no hope for them. And if they bypass that, come around over here, well, I'll just, you know, send them home. Alright, moving on. It's good that we've got... Our income's been increasing by, like, several hundred, if not 1,000 per turn. But, you know, it's going to start really going down once those artillery are recruited. Going up there is still not going to save them. Okay, we can probably justify repairing this and the harbour. Doesn't cost much. Alright, attach yourself.
Killing you ain't even training the troops.
Besieging settlement.
So now, 35 extra. Well, 35 ammo.
Besieging.
The odds still aren't very good. It's weird. I don't understand why it's not good at all. What have they got here that's so... Oh, they've got Imperial Infantry. Those are going to be tough to deal with. Definitely going to want to bomb them. Those parrot guns. How long will it take us to starve them out? 3 more turns. Assaulting this is going to be time consuming. And dangerous. Starving them out isn't dangerous at all for us, so we'll just do that. I mean, it's still summer. I'm not going to be taking any attrition. They're the ones that are taking attrition. They'll have to come out and fight us if they want
My lord?
to deal with it.
Hi.
Okay, we can start. I haven't been bombed in a while, so actually, where are we getting bombed? So that got bombed. Well, so probably just bomb it again, but I got so much money, it's okay now. Okay, so a few railway stations out this way. How's this coming along? So one of the artillery's been done. Actually, no, more than that. 3 of them are done now. Income's still good. Alright, this guy here. What about Sun and Air? Yeah, he's level 3, so it makes sense to give it to him.
Ready for orders. Your orders, my lord. My sword for you, my lord.
I don't need the spear levy anymore, get rid of that crap. Okay, so after they're done, it's Republican infantry. I'll start recruiting them as of next turn. Moving on. As soon as I start repairing things, that's when they start bombing us again. Well, he's dead, mate.
Death and honor.
Don't know why you thought coming here was a good idea. Just the stats on that just seem ridiculous. Good. More ammunition for him coming in. So yeah, we definitely want that provision. Gives him 30 in his bodyguard as well.
Marching now.
Okay, if we were to leave,
Yes, my lord.
public order here is at -4. These guys in there brings it down to -1. So then just recruit 2 more in there. For garrison and, you know, public order reasons.
Your orders, my lord.
Sing out, ladies.
There is no higher honor.
Make our way towards Mino, I think. Oh, no you don't.
They will forget their war.
I mean, it's not a large army. Still need to make sure we got prepared. 5 troops in here should be sufficient. Build a military academy as well, provide garrison infantry. Give us the best possible chance to defend ourselves.
Ready for orders.
Okay, what next to build? Of course, we want to be focusing on economic buildings as much as possible. And let's move on. I suppose that one there's civil building, because that was actually quite cheap. That's alright, if they come down now, we should be able to repel them with the additional 2 line infantry. So, don't need to worry about distracting them. Only if it was like 2 stacks, should we try and stop them. Who was that? Who got assassinated? Oh, my fucking foreign veteran got assassinated. What level is this? You mother of fucker.
My sword for you.
God damn it, that guy was level 5 as well. Ugh. Which I could have done to protect against that. Well, at least we've spotted their shinobi. Try and enchant it.
Woman's words can be persuasive.
Well, you're mine now. Don't really like how they've been leveled up, but I really just need him to be an assassin, so
Up to your
I have to get a new one. Alright, I think I've got guys over here that... This guy here is level 4, so he's not too far behind. Yeah, I would really like a reduced chance of him being assassinated. That would be very good. Get moving.
Yes, monsieur. A nice.
Yeah, we're going to Mino.
There is no higher honor.
Could recruit a new foreign veteran. Yeah, I'll recruit it up here. He'll be safer up this way. one more turn until... Well, actually, it's probably 2 turns until they starve out, but... Let's check this. So the odds are getting better, but... we can afford to be patient. Good, public good here is fine.
What do you wish of me?
I don't need her to have any more experience, so if they want to come down here and attack, it's their funeral. Well, this region here has not fixed itself up yet. Well, if they come down here, I'll just make them go home. So I don't mind fighting them, but I want to make sure I can win. There was a region over here that had bad public order. So once we recruit some light infantry there, that'll fix it up. Good, we're making... Even though we're recruiting this army, we haven't actually suffered a loss of income in terms of, you know, where we were previously. Where our income is increasing at the rate of our recruitment, although things are going to move much quicker once these guys start coming because they're quicker to recruit. Okay, moving on. Also in, I don't know, 8 turns or something, we'll be, they're coming out to fight us now. Alright, I'll fight them. Yeah, in 8 turns we should be getting that new technology, which will reduce our administration cost by 15%. Which, if I was to have a guess, would increase our income by about 5,000 to 7,000 a turn. Which is no small amount. This is a terrible starting position, right in front of a hill here. You can't arc your shots up the hill. Awful starting position. This is much better. You gotta be careful with gunpowder style armies. Where you choose your ground is so important.
Prepare to defend, sir.
Yeah, so since we're defending, we can wait for them to show up. You stay over here. Loads of ammo. The thing is, I can't see them. Where are they? Why don't you go do some scouting? Of course, if they start shooting you with artillery, you get the hell out of there. There they are. They're just gonna sit there. Okay, good for, because that's their most dangerous unit. Good for us. And now we get to shoot the crap out of them. Yeah, don't focus too much on shooting the enemy cavalry. Shoot where they're most concentrated, the Black Bear infantry. Okay, I need them to reload faster. Shogun 2 AI, it's so good. Alright, so the hill there's making it difficult for them. How they gone for kills so far? It's pretty good considering they didn't get that many volleys off. Shoot the center of the bloody thing. Yep, everything's going pretty well. We're not going to lose this. Were those sharpshooters? Right, because they outrange us. But I'm not going to move forward just yet. These guys can get in their way anyway. Yeah, they did pretty well for kills.
You have triumphed over the enemy!
Okay, time to get the cavalry over there. You stand back. Still to take out their artillery. Okay, you guys can stop shooting now. Well done. And cavalry, go have some fun. That's what they're there for, to run down enemy units. End up getting more kills than the rest of the guys. That's all these guys are for field battles. They're not really much use during a siege, obviously. No, take out those parrot guns. Sure, I thought they had another load of them. I thought they had two. Come take them out. There they are. Come on, you can reach them before they get away. Alright, we're done here. Good, that's an easy battle. Could have auto-resolved it. Actually, might have been better if we did, but this is fine. Barely any casualties. Good. But they've still got one more turn till I starve out, but I'm just going to assault it anyways, just so that we got it. Boy, the AI do love to raid.
As you command.
Oh, but he did manage to capture it. Cool, I'll take that. And we took it without damaging it as well, so that's good. Well, they got a financial district here. We don't really want that. That's it. Bomb them fuckers. Military port. Good. I guess we'll have it here. I haven't got access to our best ships yet, so I'm not going to bother getting copper ones. Good.
I say, what?
Alright, you stay over here. Because when ready to move out, we're going to attach this guy here because it's higher level. Alright, we have our first Republican infantry.
Ready for orders.
So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's still going to be a few more turns before we're ready to move out. But our finances are very good considering. So we'll certainly be able to replace his infantry with our Republican infantry when he gets... Actually, he's already pretty close, so we can start recruiting them now, and maybe they'll meet him here.
Up to your command. Besieging settlement.
I think we can auto resolve that. Bit of damage, nothing major though. Captured a parrot gun. But I don't want it.
Guns for blood. Ready for orders.
I did make Armstrong guns here, right? Yeah, okay, cool. What are we going to do about Gatling guns? Because they're quite useful for field battles. They're totally useless in sieges. At least offensive sieges. Defensive sieges, they'd be amazing. But as I said in the beginning of the campaign, as fun as they are to use, I don't think we really need them. Get rid of that. And build barracks here. And upgrade that. Cool. Good. Over here now, it could deal with probably a full stack, I'd say. This is the line of infantry. One more wouldn't hurt, but I just don't think we need it. Plus, I'm trying to conserve funds. This guy's just a fucking nuisance. No two ways about it, it's just a nuisance. We'll be fine. Okay, everything's looking good. Let's move on to next turn. So, wait, before we do that, we have 27 settlements. We're almost at the end of this year, though. Does mean we have just over 6 years to go. Because we have until the end of 1876. Oh, that's right, he needs to go meet up with them. So they don't even come for the settlement, they just want to go around and raid now. Yep, same with this guy. They know they can't win in a battle, so they're just going to be a nuisance. Okay, we just finished our American trading port here. It does give us access to an ironclad Roanoke class. It's only got 12 guns though. very expensive.
My sword for you, my lord.
Still gonna be a few more turns. So I just put them in the queue there just in case I forget about it for a turn.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I just need you to be assassinating stuff.
As you command.
Yeah, no problem killing my goddamn agent.
Can I assist you in some way? As you wish.
So when he's recruited, he's going to make his way this way, with also some naval support. Funny, I said earlier on in the campaign I'd prioritize this, but it was just more difficult to conquer this way than this way. So he just wants to raid. And you obviously want to try and hit this. Oh, I didn't end up building the military building here, did I? Cancel that. Ah, shit. Well, we'll get access to it. Just reset that. So I thought that was the tier 1 building. It's alright. Just send him back.
I do not wish to listen to you, but politics makes for strange and sometimes unwelcome.
So he's been sent all the way back here somewhere. Gotta prioritize the cadet school first, I think.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I don't want to run the risk of you dying. Go
Supervisor.
for something that's not important. That's not urgent. Okay, so we've got craft work. We don't have the military building here, but it's not exactly in danger. Just build it anyway. Five more turns to go, moving on. Oh, they love to raid. I could have easily have sent them back home, you know, with that diplomatic exploit. But they're not... I'd only do that if they're actually at risk of taking one of my settlements. That's, you know, bypassing frontier regions. Good. I feel like that not many points have been distributed to this guy, but then again, the last level we could get 3. I'm not going to leave the settlement just to stop the stupid raider over here. It's not really doing that much. Cadet school, get the inn.
Yes, my lord.
I think he still needs 4 more troops. So these 2 here are going to be prepared for the daimyo. Okay, we're almost an hour. There's that army. Big old nuisance. expect better. Oh, okay. So the Imperial infantry is why they don't think the odds are that great. Even though we're right on an hour, we'll fight this battle because I just don't think it's going to take that long. I don't need to bring him in. I think. Although it probably would help with the firing rate for them, it's just not going to make that big of a difference. It's not going to give him additional experience. Good, nice and flat here.
On the line, sir.
Completely to my advantage. Okay, go wide.
Ready and awaiting target, sir. Guarding our commander.
Let's do this. They have to come to us. We've got the artillery. Well, they don't have to,
Attack, sir.
but they will. Always feel good to bomb high quality units like this. They always aim for the flanks. It's kind of like little bits of Lego flying around. Aim right there, might hit him. Okay. Don't worry too much about killing the enemy general. Just fire at whatever you want. Actually, no. Fire what I tell you to fire at. Over here. Plenty of Imperial infantry. Because the Imperial infantry are going to be a problem for them. Sorry about the saber cavalry. Charge there. Hopefully our guys, once they finish getting charged, should still be able to repel the cavalry because they're quite good experience. Are they doing the kneel fire? No, it doesn't seem like it. Not too wide. Just get there quickly. Just trying to keep an eye on here to make sure that the no one gets into the red. Dude, start moving around over here. It looks like to me that we've got these guys.
have triumphed over the enemy.
Nice, evenly spread out casualties. Good. Looks like all the... Okay, there we go. Good. And make sure, of course, these guys here stop shooting. And let the cavalry run them down. Same with you guys, stop shooting them. But that was a pretty decent army they sent at us, but they made one mistake, not bringing artillery. I think we crushed them, to be honest. Okay, 2.6 to 1 kill ratio, so I guess, yeah, close victory. You know, by Total War standards.
As you command.
Could go over there and finish them off, there's only... He's only a level 1 general, so...
At your command.
I still need to stay in this region a little bit longer. Right, do we? Yeah, we do. We haven't built the military, the cadet place yet. Okay, I suppose this is a good place to need to end the episode here, right past an hour. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, it's not a case of if we'll win the campaign, but when. We're just slowly making our way forward. Soon we'll have our third army that'll help in our expansion. We're able to construct a lot of return. The enemy's attacks on us are getting less and less frequent and less deadly, so we've got this. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 16 I think is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.